Do affirmations really work? Human brain is capable of producing 60,000 thoughts on an average per day. And by default, 95% of these thoughts are negative. Hello and welcome. This is Yasmine. I'm a certified relationship coach and NLP expert. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I teach how to combine law of attraction and spirituality with practical life with the tried and tested methods that have worked wonders in my own life. Today, let's look into the topic if affirmations really work. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Affirmations are short and crisp, positive statements that we repeat to ourselves, which represent the condensed form of our desires. Affirmations are usually repeated to manifest the things that we desire. They are repeated multiple times so that they get ingrained into our brains. But wait, do these affirmations really work? Is it really possible to manifest our desires just by repeating certain positive statements? Let's find this out today. Humans think 60,000 thoughts per day on an average, and by default, 95% of these thoughts are negative. Negative thinking is a survival mechanism which was developed in the early days of human evolution. The early humans lived in quite a dangerous situation. They lived in the jungles, they slept in the caves, they hunted for food, they covered their bodies with leaves, and they were surrounded with wild animals all the time, and weather was harsh on them. Early humans lived in such an environment where they could die anytime. Human brain, which developed during those days, developed like a sensory tool which would scan the environment for any potential threat or danger and warn the person so that the person could run to safety, survive, and eventually reproduce to keep the human race alive and thriving. So it produced doubtful and negative thoughts all the time due to the programming of those early days. Now, millions of years later, humans have developed a lot. We live in safe and civilized societies which are filled with comforts and luxuries. But the brain that we possess today is the same primitive caveman brain which was programmed to look for dangers in the environment. Now that we do not have physical dangers, human brain, which is still running on the old programming, is looking for dangers of other form. So human brain, which is programmed to think of negative thoughts, doubtful thoughts, and be on alert all the time, since there are no or very little physical dangers, it is looking for other forms of dangers. So either we are thinking about the past, looking for some bad experiences, or anticipating something bad happening in the future. And this eventually keeps repeating in a loop, producing negative thoughts. This theory explains why we are so inclined to think negatively. Now it has become very important for us to retrain our brain, which runs on default in negative terms, so that it adapts to the present situation. Affirmations are really a wonderful way. It is a wonderful tool to help us rewire our brain and begin this journey of creating new neural pathways. Repeating positive statements often help us to pivot the negative thoughts and refocus towards the positive aspects of life. Hence, affirmations do work. Initially, it could feel really fake and made up because our brain does not have enough neural pathways to believe the same. But with practice and repetition, these new neural pathways become thicker and stronger, and our brain eventually gets rewired. For me personally, affirmations have really worked wonders, especially during the times of fear, self-doubt, and anxiety. Repeating positive statements during such times has really helped me to calm my nervous system, and I have been able to manifest magnificent things in my life with ease and effortlessness. I hope this information was of value to you. I will come back very soon with another interesting video on law of attraction, spirituality, and how to combine them with our practical life. Until then, bye-bye.